The NHL Winter Classics alumni game has big names between the Blackhawks and Blues at Busch Stadium. Darren Pang plays for the Blackhawks, as does the one-time Blue Jamal Mayers. And what kind of slap shot does Al MacInnis have these days? He's in the St. Louis lineup with Wayne Gretzky, Keith Tkachuk, Brett Hull, and many, many others.
Scott Young comes in.
Scott Young looks like he's
Hanger, you made a pretty good early save on number 16. And now Turgeon jams it in. And he beats Panger. It's 1-0.
We got in his head. We were talking to Panger. Next thing you know, 5-hole opens up.
And now Gino Cavallini. He's checked, and Jim Cummins. And he'll wander in. And that's
snuck its way in.
Wow, what a shot by Cummins.
That sneaky one right there. Heard it hit the bar.
5.5 gone here in the first period.
You see after the first couple shifts. Oh, nice pass.
Backdoor feed, what a goal there.
The pace
Noonan makes it 2-1. And a pass into the zone. Bruce Affleck drops it. A shot to the legs. And the Blues tie the game at 1. A no-look feed by Affleck.
Yes, very nice.
Last summer.
And how impressive is that?
It's amazing.
The way, and what you're looking at on the ice right now with this alumni is a huge part of that. And it's, I didn't even know he put that one in right there. Kyle Calder.
No two teams have faced each other more in the National Hockey League. This will be the 910th time, and it's always heated. To call the game, Jim Houston and Craig Simpson at ice level.
George, they've played in the Boston Arena, in the Boston Garden, the Forum, and the Bell Center in Montreal. 910 times today, more than any two teams in the sport. They've been the measurement of each other's progress and the bane of each other's existence as they strive to be at the top of the class. And today, 92 years after their first argument, the Boston Bruins have finally asked the Montreal Canadiens to step outside. Gasp! It's a Bostonian in goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Condon gets the start. And Tuukka Rask, the #1 man for the Boston Bruins, plays today as well. The referees, Kevin Pollock and Wes McCauley, David Brisebois, and Steve Barton, have won the honor of working the lines in the Winter Classic from Foxborough, Mass. On a perfect day for hockey. Thomas Plekanec, Max Pacioretty, and Brendan Gallagher back together as they were at the start of the season for the Montreal Canadiens and into the attacking zone. Nathan Beaulieu paired on defense with PK Subban, and the puck is through the neutral zone at D1 with Matt Molesky and Brett Connolly on this forward line. Here's Jeff Petrie, the defenseman jumps up 2-on-1. Eller's with him, he shoots. Tuukka Rask makes his first big save, and 70,000 salute him.
Well, the game is the same whether you're playing outdoors or indoors, and here, when you make a bad decision, watch 54, McQuaid goes for the pinch, doesn't get the support behind him, and a 2-on-1 that right there, Rask played perfectly, didn't bite early at all.
Oh yes, Simmer, this is the face of Chara in the national anthem. There's some intensity. Indoors, outdoors, it's not a lot of smiles on that face. He's the leader of the pack, and right away, it's been a pretty feisty start. In fact, we weren't 30 seconds in, Pacioretty had a hit. He almost broke my monitor between the benches.
There's Dale Weiss with a shot off the wing, a bouncing puck, side of the net, they score! David Desharnais has bumped a terribly long slump, and the Montreal Canadiens strike first in Foxborough.
Hey, you think of playing at Wrigley Field or at Fenway Park, you hit it out of the ballpark. Well, here at a football stadium, watch the baseball play, though, by Desharnais. Took 2 whacks at it, got it out of midair the first time. Good execution off the draw, wins the draw, curls back to the middle, and Jim, you got to go to the hard areas of the ice to get lucky, and that's exactly what David Desharnais did there.
And the response from the Montreal bench is, don't stop there. Let's get at him again. Especially these outdoor games, you can catch teams that are a little sleepy, a little sloppy, and there's a good example.
First shift of the game for David Desharnais. 23 games he's gone with. He snapped the shot that was blocked. Markov played the puck into the corner. Alex Galchenyuk to Subban, takes another shot. Rask has got that, he's trying to smother it, and the puck comes loose in behind the net.
Above freezing and no trouble whatsoever, Jim.
Cloud cover is a good thing today. Here's Dale Weiss off a draw from where the Canadians scored early on, and the fourth line of the Boston Bruins is on the ice, and this is typical of Boston-Montreal hockey.
Yeah.
It had to happen.
Usually it's the heavyweights, not the lightweights.
Not the smaller ones, huh?
Jimmy Hayes, Thomas Fleischmann, David Desharnais in the middle of it. Spooner got the draw. Bolesky got the puck, put it on net. There's a rebound. Condon is down. The puck is loose in front. Bolesky couldn't get it. Red Connolly holds the puck in. Remember, this is an icing call, 2 consecutive. And the Canadians couldn't change, and now they'll get the change because Condon has covered up. Down a little bit into the slot. Again, great possession here, but not many pucks to the net. David Desharnais, cross ice. Here's Pacioretty. He shoots. Rask has got it, and he's got a face full of Gallagher again.
No surprise there, as this power play started with 33 and 11 going at it, and it ends after a lot of puck possession by the Canadians, but not a lot of great shots on goal. You talk about courage. Go hard. Chara gets in quickly, makes sure Gallagher can't get to the net, gives him a little tap on the top of the head. And we've talked, Glenn, about the first period for Rask. He spent a good part of this period on his knees going side to side, hasn't he?
14-3 of their shots, by far the busier goalie. But that's a good-looking Montreal power play. It was less than a week ago. Power play consisted of Fleischmann, Daniel, Carr, and Plekanec.
McQuaid for delay of game has now expired, and the teams are 5-on-5. Pacioretty's centering pass was tipped. Gallagher's centering pass deflected in behind the net. And Pacioretty and Thomas Plekanec go to work. Plekanec got the puck. Hard pass to the blue line. There's Subban's shot that hit a leg in front of the net, then was hooked wide by Thomas Plekanec. Leg save from behind the net. Here's Byron. He's got Mitchell in front. Pass to the blue line. Yemelin shoots wide. Mark Barberio in to hold the puck, and in front they score! Paul Byron got the bounce in front of the net, and the Montreal Canadiens have a 2-0 lead at the Winter Classic.
And much of the same for the Canadians. Glenn was saying they've been the better team, they've been the faster team, they've been the more aggressive team, and it's the forecheck that creates some turnovers. Byron gets one chance to keep it alive, gets it back to the point, and everything cycles back towards the net. There's a lost battle, a simple shot, a tip deflection, an excellent play by Flynn. Watch Flynn just get a little bit of a piece of that shot, and that doesn't allow Tuukka Rask to find the rebound.
Real smart play by Yemelin as well. Shoots the puck wide purposefully, that way it's not blocked. That shot that is wide keeps the cycle going and has the puck now in Kevin Pollock's hands at center ice. 2-0 Montreal.
Saw it in the back of the net on our net cam from Samsung. And it's a 2-0 Montreal lead. Paul Byron's been a pretty handy pickup from the Calgary Flames. Hard around. Joe Morrow loading up. Condon makes the save on Chara. And he wasn't sure as Jimmy Hayes went to the net where the puck was, but it was under his right pad.
And Condon didn't know where the puck was. He thought that it had hit his pad and gone into the corner. And Glenn, I'm sure this is just a feel thing for you. Watch his reaction as this one slides. It's underneath him off of the shot.
Unwritten rule, don't move. As if it is underneath you, you can jut it loose all on your own.
And poked in late. The whistle had gone, and Wes McCauley quickly signaled that there was no goal. Here comes Gallagher to help. Pacioretty drifts to the front of the net. Mark Barberio threw the puck into the crowd. Gallagher trying to get a hold of it. Does, and a great save by Rask. Point blank on Brendan Gallagher. And the Bruins are able to clear the puck. That's a big save, 2-0, isn't it?
Yeah, that keeps you in the game there, and Rask was frozen for a split second, already down.
Here's Daniel Carr getting away from Kevin Miller. Deep, stopped by Rask. Rebound, Eller knocked it in the air. And a bouncing puck stayed out of the side of the net. Galchenyuk had a swing at it, and so did Eller. And Daniel Carr just about made it 3-0. Hasn't changed much over the years. And it means the center is such an important player. Back in support of the defense and moving the puck out. Pacioretty wouldn't let it get out. Mechanics waited for Pacioretty, bouncing puck, they score! Brendan Gallagher poked it in, and it's a 3-0 Montreal lead, and what an exciting goal for the Montreal Canadiens as they welcome the diminutive giant back.
Well, you saw David Desharnais bat one out of midair to get one in the back of the net. This one gets hit twice as the pass comes hard to Pacioretty. Pacioretty gets a second chance at it, bats it out of midair, and in perfect symphony, like the Boston Pops, right off of one stick onto another. Quick turn back by Gallagher. Excellent hand-eye. No chance at all for Tuukka Rask. And there's your outdoor celebration by Gallagher.
And it's a celebration of the Montreal bench that I noticed. All of them to a man standing, and each one of them, big smile on their face, high-fiving. You get a guy back in your lineup like this guy, and he brings you to battle, and he finishes like he has, especially at the end of the second period.
And Spooner dumps the puck in, running out of time. Condon stopped the puck behind the net. Here's Coon with a last gasp. Spooner shoots. Oh, what a save by Condon. He got a piece of that with a second left in the period.
Well, where's the Condon family section there has got on their feet for sure on that one. It's a hard play by Subban that is read perfectly by the Bruins. Eriksson with the skate on the boards, and Spooner thought he had top shelf. Good second effort by Condon, who loses his stick and just does everything he can to get the glove there.
That's his best of the game. And because of that, when the puck is dropped, the period will be over.
All compete.
So this power play will carry over for 1 minute and 31 seconds into the third period, and it's almost a must score for the Boston Bruins. Here's Bolesky. Petrie didn't give him any room. Jimmy Hayes. Ryan Spooner. Bolesky's out front. Now Hayes has gone right to the front of the net. Spooner to the blue line. There's the shot. They score! Adam McQuaid took the shot, and it might have gone straight in, but the Bruins are on the board.
That's Bolesky out high, Jim, in good position, and so often the key for the defense is just make sure that you get the puck through. Here's an example of it. Spooner gets the puck, keeps it alive, watching the high slot. There's the deflection, and Condon knew it right away. Glenn, that's right down your alley where you are situated.
That is a tough save. You're trying to see that puck through traffic, and the puck totally gets redirected in a much different direction than it was initially headed towards the net. You look at the icing for the Montreal Canadiens, they don't get a full change. Gallagher is still on the ice, and they lose territory. That territory leads to a goal.
And they'll see if they have a coach's challenge. Michel Therrien says, nope, it's okay. As Hayes was right on the doorstep there in front of the goaltender.
You can feel that coming, right? Ryan Spooner's been the Boston's best forward in this period.
Have to pay your players more.
Right off the draw, Connolly shoots, Condon the save, puck is loose, big pile up in front, it's gridlock, and the puck is underneath that pile of humanity somewhere, and Wes McCauley stood over it, and when he couldn't see the puck, stopped playing.
Subban got hit in the face, Jim. He's got his hands over his face in that pile, and I'm wondering whether it was a stick or a skate as Condon was flopping around trying to get to the loose puck, and PK has still got his hand over his face. Nobody's jumped from the bench yet to realize it.
Here comes the cavalry now.
Well, the importance of face-offs. This is a one draw, two good chances, a rebound puck, and Subban there underneath the pile. Ronaldo's on top of him. Oh, you got a punch right to the face there. The left of Ronaldo got Subban and right in the nose.
Was a real smart play by Subban. Ronaldo's got his stick free right here. That's a tap-in. He goes right at the stick. Ronaldo doesn't like it. Decides to do what he does best, which is punch PK in the face.
That's a big face-off win for Talbot to Connolly, and now Coach Julien comes back with Bergeron's line with Louis Eriksson. Landon Ferrero's on the right side of that line. Puck into Brett Connolly. Subban's back. Chara goes down boards, and the puck got by him. Here's Brendan Gallagher. Pacioretty trying to join him. Heads for the net. Pacioretty scores! Just when the Bruins had a little momentum, Brendan Gallagher to Max Pacioretty, and it's a 4-1 game.
Jim, right in front of us here, the split-second decision by Zdeno Chara. right at the bottom of your screen, trying to be aggressive, trying to keep the puck alive, and instead he gets caught. Vetrano trips, and that for a split second allows Pacioretty to get some separation, and how about that finish? Just no hesitation at all, a bouncing puck with a nice lofty pass, and it's in the back of the net.
Claude Julien does not often lose the matchup game. He's a matchup serial artist, but he does here. Fourth line shift for his team against the top line for the Canadiens, and it's in the back of the net.
The Elise does to them. Here's Lars Eller. Taken out of the inboards. Galchenyuk trying to feed the puck in front. Jimmy Hayes and Lars Eller.
Not the combatants we were thinking of if we were going to have a fight.
Well, this started at the blue line with Bolesky and Eller. A cross check to the head, a little battle, and then it makes its way behind the net, and you grab another dance partner.
Eller doesn't want any part of this. He was trying to hang on desperately. And he absorbed a few hits from Jimmy Hayes.
But you're right, Simmer. These are two combatants you don't expect, particularly Eller. But when you bring a Gallagher back into the lineup, then you start getting more compete from your players. He's all about compete. So here's a good example. First it's Bolesky. There's the number one target. Eller goes right back at him. He doesn't shy away from anything. And then right behind the net, that's when the dance card starts.
So Eller makes the long walk, and so will Jimmy Hayes, with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining in the third period, and likely the Winter Classic.
This time, so another 4 goals here today.
Canadians with the puck. Beaulieu off the post for PK, and Paul Byron scores. With 1 minute and 32 seconds to go, the Montreal Canadiens have made it 5-1 at the Winter Classic.
Boy, add insult to injury here for Tuukka Rask as he's seeing another face-off. The game's first goal came off a face-off loss. That was an opportunity for the Bruins to win that one. The shot gets deflected here off the post, and absolutely no chance as a frustrated Tuukka Rask watched Byron just pounded into the wide open net.
Oh, this is frustration in a big way, Simmer. Here it is after the goal goes in. Did my team compete tonight? I don't think so. There you go. So in the football stadium, he has just kicked the field goal. Give him 3.
Step back.
We now have a 5-4 game.
From 10. Montreal Canadiens, after a dismal month of December, ring in the new year with a win in the Winter Classic against their arch rivals in Boston.
If you're a Bruin now, you're going, where was this early in the game? A little useless now in a 5-1 loss. Time winding down. Bolesky, you showed Glenn time.